Actually traded in my XH2s, yes, my beloved XH2s, for the XS20. Now I've done a video on the XS20, my first impressions. I'll link it up over here. You'd think, why would I transition from the flagship camera, which is the XH2s, to an entry-level Fuji camera? Stick around to find out why. I'm going to break it down in terms of why I made the move, as well as what are my regrets and what I'm going to actually miss going forward using the XS20 compared to the Fuji XH2s. So first and foremost, I feel that the Fuji XH2s was a major overkill for me for my current amount of work that I'm getting for video. Now when I got the XH2s, initially when I purchased the XH2s, it was mostly for video. However, the dynamics have changed, and you know, I've been getting booked more for photo jobs than video jobs. Not saying that the XH2s is not good for photo jobs. It's excellent. It's a perfect camera, obviously better than the XS20. However, for the reason number two will tell you exactly why I've actually made that transition. So reason number two was I was able to sell the Fuji XH2s, pick up a XS20 body and a used XT4 body that I'm currently filming on. So I had the XT2, I've sold that as well. So I basically upgraded the XT2 to a XT4 body, which I'm currently using right now. And I've downgraded the Fuji XH2s to the XS20. The reason I say downgrade is for many reasons I'll speak about later. However, whatever the XS20 is lacking in certain scenarios, I gain with the XT4 as well as gaining a second body. So for me, it's a win-win, and I'm currently feeling comfortable with my decision. While we're busy speaking over here, I'll put up some samples of images I've captured recently with the XS20. So reason number three is I've had the XS20 on loan from Fuji for approximately 2 weeks, and I've tested them side by side with the Fuji XH2s, and to my surprise, image quality and video quality was very close to the XH2s, and that is also a reason why I made the move or downgrading to the XS20. However, I'm going to mention to you, things that I'm going to be missing or that's lacking on the XS20 that you guys should be aware of when choosing between either of these two bodies. So things that I'm going to miss from the XH2s that the XS20 does not have, and number one is got to be dual card slots. However, on the XT4 I've got dual card slots. And then ProRes is one of the major things that the XT4 and the XS20 does not have, so I think I'm going to miss that the most. Like I mentioned in previous videos, ProRes runs buttery smooth on my Windows machine, so I'm not gaining it with the XT4, so I'm losing it on both bodies. Then the 14-bit readout that the XH2s has, I don't know about the XS20, does it have a 14-bit readout in video? I know on the Fuji XH2s it has a 14-bit readout when you're recording in 4K 24 or 30p, but going to 4K 60p, it's no longer a 14-bit readout. I'm not too sure about the XS20. I don't know if you guys are aware of that. If you are aware of 14-bit readout on the XS20 in video, you guys can comment down below. And then 4K 120, which I no longer have on the XT4 or the XS20. I've only got the ability to shoot up to 240p in full HD on the XS20 as well as the XT4. So the two main things that I've lost that I can't recover from these two bodies would be the ProRes and the 4K 120. And then weather sealing as well. The XS20 is not weather sealed. However, the XT4 is weather sealed, so I'm not losing. However, on this body, no weather sealing for the XS20. Now, for me personally, I'd most probably use the XT4 as the main body and the XS20 as a backup body, since it has dual card slots. XS20 doesn't have dual card slots, so for me, it's still a win-win. And then one other major lack of on the XS20 is the lack of the mechanical shutter of 1/8000. It only has a 1/4000 mechanical shutter. However, once again, the XT4 does have a 1/8000 mechanical shutter. So there's only a few things that I'm actually going to be missing when downgrading. However, everything else the XT4 covers where the XS20 lacks. So for me currently, I'm very content with my decision that I've made. I'm going to miss the I'm going to miss the XH2s. Next year or so, my primary bodies are going to be the XT4 and the XS20. So if there's any questions or comments regarding what I've mentioned in this video, hit the comment section. If not subscribing to the channel, hit the like button. It really helps with the algorithm. Thanks guys, thanks for watching. Peace out till the next one.